Everyone to race 21 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Already got the race command.
Crank them engines.
And there it is. So Riley Sampson in the 34 is on pole for today's race. Alexander Rowe in the 31 starting alongside him. So still 8-point gap. No change after Pocono between him and Tim Randolph. Fisher also remains in third place with a 16-point gap. Riley Sampson, our pole sitter, has gained a position. He's up to fourth, only 22 points behind. Max Anderson losing one spot, 34 points back. Those are your top 5 drivers in the point standings after Pocono. For the rest of the top 10, Noodles is 6th, no change. Blaise Vitar 7th, no change as well. Patrick Mule goes up a position. Nick Holiday goes down 1, and Joseph Curtis remains in 10th place. So the battle is heating up. Alexander Rowe in the 31. It might not be that easy, despite having 4 wins. Got Riley Sampson, who's been pretty consistent the past few races, or several races. He got himself a win with the last lap pass. His average finish is a 15.6. Tim Randolph has the best still, a 14.15. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a handful of drivers fighting for this championship. It's not gonna be an easy one to win. It looks like races are winding down. Still a little bit early to call it, but we can get an idea of who's going to be there and who's not. As we're getting ready to go green here at Indianapolis, pace car pulling in. Here we go. Green flag is waving. We're underway. Great start already for the 34. Gets away quickly. 3 wide back there already through the short chute. 3 wide here. Almost 3 wide. Alexander Rowe getting a push. Trying to clear. Not quite. Now he's clear, I think. Into turn 3 they go. Getting tight. Really tight. You really don't want to go 3 wide entering turn 3. Luckily they saved it. Hiroshi in the 26 hit the wall pretty hard. Coming around to lead lap number 1, Riley Sampson. No contest there. He'll take lap number 1. Colin Bear in the 78. Casey Jackson in the 51. Looking for some redemption. Jackson is now 12th in the point standings. With that victory, she would have been in the top 10, most likely. Had a good qualifying run. Don't hit the wall here. Just scraped it. That's okay. There's a huge scramble and they almost crashed again, it looks like. The 38 might have nearly got turned. Might want to keep an eye on these guys. Looks like they're going to wreck soon. Whoop, there we go, here we go. Car up and over, Nick Holiday. That'll break out the caution. Racing it back to the line, look at the 31, giving that 34 a huge shove into turn 3. Sends him faster than he wants. On the inside, he takes the lead, and Kenny Johnson and Bear get together. Heard a car scrape the wall. Johnson trying to clear Bear. Bear's not going to let him have it. And coming to the line, the 31, Alexander Rowe, will take the caution flag. Alright, first caution of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. Take a look here. Jaron Cowell in the 48 You can see he's already got the 6 cars sideways off turn 1. And then that collects Nick Holiday. He goes upside down into the wall. Whoa! Up in the air. The 6 car also upside down on his side. Looks like they caught the safer barrier. Now the 6 car's fully over. And Nick Holiday goes for a tumble. Yeah, I thought he was just going to go over once or just skid on his roof. But yeah, that was pretty crazy because the safer barrier, there's no safer barrier coming through the short chute. That's what it's called, right? Short chute? I forgot. But right on board here with the 48 car. Hooks the back end of the 6. 6 gets the 27. Get wedged in. Even the 6 car got a little bit of air. And then look at that thing fly. Kind of not a good camera angle there. From the helicopter view, this might be a little tricky. But you could see, yeah, the 27, yeah, that thing just came to a stop while on its roof. Whoops. That's crazy. But it's happened before. Hasn't happened in a while, though. So 2 cars upside down in this one crash, but we're not done yet. There was a third or second crash coming off turn 4 as we move on up a little bit further. So somewhere, not here surprisingly, right around here, the 11 car, 38 and the 47, did they get together? Maybe up ahead. Nope, the 11 car. Yep, Fisher, he hooks Joseph Curtis. Around he goes, hard hit into the inside wall, and he catches it. Oh, both of them do. Oh my god. And the 11 goes into a wild spin, and there's a 41 also tumbling. So that's 5 cars upside down. Look at the 41. Does he go over the pit wall or over the wall? No, he almost did. Got deflected back out, and that thing goes for a ride. Major wreck all over. Parker Smith just send that 11 car. I also got a spinner back there. Who is that for a second? Oh, Cole Sams. Let's just do this real quick. Okay, squeezes a 17 into the wall. Okay. So small wreck right here too. So that's 3 separate incidents. And this one caution flag alone. And Joseph Curtis, watch this. Into the wall head on. That was already a big hit, and he goes in there driver's side first. And then the is that the 99, I think? Then the 16 and DJ Curtis. This back to the camera right is pretty cool. See the entire front straight away. You can see the entire all the chaos unfolding. Yeah, look at that thing. Parker Smith. Just nothing he can do in the 11 car. Let's ride on board with the 41 of Smith. That was a 15 for a second. There's a 11 and the 47. He just hits that wall head on. Sends him back out into the racetrack. There's nothing you can do there. It just happened so quickly. Wrong place, wrong time. Luckily that 41 doesn't go tumbling over the wall. Doesn't get into the fence either. Now we take a look at the onboard of the 47 of Joseph Curtis. 11 car had a run. He had a big run and ends up catching that 47. Joseph Curtis, who is 10th in the point standings. So yeah, there was already a big hit right here. Then into the wall. And then there was more. The 99 of West McCoy. How did they wreck? With DJ Curtis. So yeah, they got into their own. They're 4 wide almost. Almost 4 wide. And these guys into the wall. And just happened to get into Joseph Curtis, and DJ Curtis goes head on as well. 3 cars struck this wall at the same time, or the same incident. It's a TV2 camera. Get to see a really big close up there on the 41. And we'll take a look at this one more time with the 11 car, Raymond Fisher. Stays on his roof too, and he was on the inside. These 2 guys were fighting, and the 11 was coming quick. And Joseph looks like he was trying to make a pass on the 38. And then it's collided with the 11. Just catches the edge, almost had it, almost missed. And that 11 car just spinning, flipping, getting hit all over. What a wreck. So our first caution of the day, we'll take you back to the restart. Getting ready for the green here. Looks like Nick Wilcox did not start the race. Had issues as we have 26 cars remaining on the racetrack. Max Anderson has taken the lead. I believe they made pit stops. So Anderson's out in front. We have 2 drivers who are winless, and the 10 car is actually pulling in. Okay, he's gonna pit now. Actually, he has brakes. Okay. So that'll easily hand the lead back to Riley Sampson into 34. Green flag is waving. We're back underway. It was Alexander Rowe. He's back there in 5th, so they definitely made stops. After reviewing that replay. Kenny Johnson in 3rd place. Rowe quickly jumps to the inside to take 4th place away from Kip Silverpoint. Colin Bear in the 78. All the way back at the beginning of the season, he was leading the race at Las Vegas until he had mechanical problems. I think that's as close as he has gotten to a victory. Still has yet to come close. Oh, got another crash. Kenny Johnson also filling the gap there. Coming to the stripe. Gonna be close here. And it's gonna be Sampson, surprisingly. Oh, little contact there. They almost crashed after the start-finish line. But caution is out for the 2nd time. Let's take a look at the replay. 38 car. And the 20 car, or no, that's the 18 of Josh King. Josh King hooking that 38, spins him around, smacks the inside wall hard, cuts back in front of traffic, and takes out Nicholas Jewett. And the 24 King just misses it. Pretty big hit there. Jewett just got squashed. And get no other incident up ahead. Sampson's coming down the access road. So let's see the onboard of the 34 of Nicholas Jewett here. Yeah, he probably has no idea, and then all of a sudden the 38 comes right in front of his view and just squashes him into the wall. So that's definitely another 2 cars out of the race here. More big hits, more big crashes. 38 was 10th at the time. That'll probably drop him out of a couple spots in the points. So a couple top 10 drivers have gotten involved in accidents today. So this will shake things up for sure. As we'll take you back to the restart. Getting ready for the green here. 24 cars now remaining on the racetrack. So Sampson, Bear, Johnson, Rowe, and Silverpoint, your current top 5. Pace cars in. Nope, got trouble there. The 3 car. Colin Cropley involved. Well, not a crash this time as we're back underway. If it's not a crash, it's a mechanical failure. The RCR guys cannot catch a break as here goes Bear with a good restart. Jumps to the inside. Oh, Cole Sampson and whoever that is. The 48. Close call. And for the 3 car, it's a gearbox. There's a 5 car, Tony Green. He's been running good lately. Casey Jackson just hit the wall. Really slow though. No mechanical failure, looks like, as now the yellow flag flies. Anderson and Jackson have gotten together on the front straightaway. So these guys aren't racing it back. Colin Bear will. So just let them drive back to the stripe. Alright, coming to the yellow flag here. Bear will take it, as we'll take a look at the replay. Jackson in the 51. Let's see what happened here. There's David Davison in the 1 car off turn 3. Okay, got together. Although Jackson was able to recover quickly. Went through the grass, through the access road. Comes back onto the racetrack, hit the wall. Luckily did not wipe anyone out. So that's why the 51 was super slow. And then Anderson in the 10. There he is in the middle, 3 wide. While Austin got together, but that pushed Jackson into the wall. That also collects Tim Randolph in the 77, but quickly recovers. So not a big wreck. Minor wreck. These guys should be okay. Right on board here with Anderson. They're all over the place back here. All scrambling for positions. Yeah, and Anderson just catches that 51. And around they went. Alright, let's take it back to the restart. Getting ready for the green here. The 48 at Calvin has decided to park it. They've given up. 22 cars remaining on the racetrack. Pace car is in. Getting ready for the green here. Green flag is waving, back underway. Flags in a row with a poor start. The 7 car Chris Sang gonna get the jump on the 5 car here. Oh, what the fuck? Ugh. Random notification. Kenny Johnson in the 62 on the inside line, looking for that lead. Johnson has earned himself a victory early in the season, although the 62 car has been all over the place, as Sampson only gets turned by the 2. Johnson will probably need a second win, need that boost to at least get into the top 10 and maybe have a chance at the championship. Alexander Rowe in the 31 running in 2nd place. As Colin Bear, he's going to get turned by Sang. Oh, hopefully he doesn't come back up. Well, he's going to come back up, but not get hit. Caution flag waves. Okay, Rodriguez came close, but they're okay. They made it through. And now Rowe is looking for the race lead here. Johnson trying to hang on, and again with these notifications. Move! Oh, Greenan. Oaks. I mean, not... Oh, yeah, Oaks. And a 2 car. Another car on the wall. Austin. No further incident. Alright. Yellow is out. Alexander Rowe leading. Take a look at the replay. That Colin Bear was running in 3rd. Well, a lap ago he was the leader. And then Chris Sang came up. Right off turn 2. Hooks the back end and spins him right out. Luckily, he did not come back up with the other drivers or into the pack. Yeah, it was all clear here in the 22. Whoa. That would have been a super disaster there. But the 78 just keeps on going. Doesn't hit the wall, doesn't get hit. Just drives away like nothing happened. Oh, it's got some ground to make up. Should be easy though. There's a lot of slow cars back there. We'll take you back to the restart. Ready for the green here. So, still got 22 cars from the previous restart. Getting ready. Rowe, Johnson, Sang, Silver Point, Sampson. Green flag waves, back underway. Johnson looks like he got a pretty good start. He's going to get the jump. Yep, there he goes, inside. Rowe already fighting for his 5th win of the season. That is the record. It has happened 3 times. Once in the Cup. First time. Oh, there we go. Josh King's on the wall. Tina McCoy, David Davison, and someone else I could not see. 7 car looking inside for the race lead. 3 wide back there for third. Side by side coming to the caution flag. It's going to be close at the line to 7 with the side draft. He dabs the lead. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. King was making a pass on David Davison. This is another incident between 9th and 10th. So King gets into Davison. He pushes him up the racetrack, pushes him too much into the wall. And it was a 22 Noodles who got into the back of Josh King. And then back there, the 2 car, he nearly got turned by somebody. But no one else was in it. This time the 22 could not avoid this crash. Take a look here on the board with the 22. I don't know what's going on. It's always 10th place or something around there. So these, yeah, they got some damage there. Gonna get sent to the back. And take a look at this one more time. Round on board with the 4 car. Right behind these two. I was hoping to slip by. Looks like it was going to be an easy pass until they wrecked. Light contact though. Should be okay. Alright, so let's take you back to the restart. Ready for the green here. 21 cars remaining. Only the 22 retire from that crash. As we're getting ready for the restart. So far, no lap drivers. Actually, yeah, no one on the inside today. And if we get another yellow, does not matter. Less than 10 to go, for sure. Here we go. Green flag waves, back underway. Sampson inside for 4th. Tim Randolph is currently running in 10th. He isn't too far back. And he's gotten to a crash earlier. But he's still pretty fast. Mitchell Hodak in the 8 car. His teammate had a gearbox problem, but so far the 8's holding up pretty well. Hopefully I did not jinx that. 8 cars still looking for their first top 5 finish. It's been a rough one for this team. As Kenny Johnson gonna try to snag the lead back. Also allow the 34 to close in. He'll give Johnson a push, but the 7 car's got that run. And he'll hang on for now. Here comes Rowe as well. Johnson back to the top. Battle back here for 5th. England and Chapman. England will clear coming off 2. Alexander Rowe in the 31 in 2nd. Sampson is only 22 back. Winning this race will take off a small chunk of Alexander Rowe's lead. So guaranteed 56 points if you win this race, 55 for winning it, and the 1 point for leading a lap. And whoop, Chris Sang, very slow, super slow for the 7 car. Everyone's scrambling, having to check up. 7 car's got an issue. It's a tire failure on the 7 car. Oh, careful coming back down. Will there be a caution for that? I don't think so. Pack is already clear. Huge separation. There's Bear in the 78. He's back in the top 10. 7 cars safely back on pit road. No yellow flag. We stay green. Colin Bear is probably happy to see that. As Bear is now back in the top 10, running in 6th. Chris Sang was battling the leaders and has a tire going down. And that held up a lot of drivers. It's only down to these 2. These guys can't be happy that there wasn't a yellow because that held them up big time. I was going to throw one, but I was unsure. Here comes Rowe, looking for that lead back. Samson's really got to fight hard. Got to stop that 31 from winning so much. Kenny Johnson liking what he's seeing. That'll help him. Whoa, 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 trouble! Oh, in the 31, they both wreck. Johnson gets in the row as well. Big wreck. Andre England, the top 4 have crashed, and David Davison just catches the edge of row. Big damage there. Now the caution flag will wave. Chapman has the lead. Andre England caught him in a bad spot. He's quickly on the access road. And the 45 has easily taken the lead. We're going to get 6 laps to go, coming to the yellow. Cole Sampson is up to 2nd. Tony Green, Hodak. Wow, just like that. And this time Alexander unable to escape it, just like in New Hampshire. This was a huge hit. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. We were battling hard. Alexander Rowe on the inside. Riley Samsa, he sent it in there a bit too hard. He tried to clear him. Hard hit to the inside wall, goes flying into the catch fence. And then Kenny Johnson thought he was going to get it, but then he hits Alexander Rowe while flipping. Sends him into a 12. Then Andre England in the 12. He got the lead for a moment, and then he hits the 31. And David Davison, you could see, yep, he swipes him in a bad spot. See a piece fly off of his car. And the top 4 driver just wrecked. And Chapman just sneaks by and takes the lead. That was super, super unexpected. These two are all alone. There's no reason to race this hard. Still got time. Plenty of time. But Rowe, he sent it in there. Yeah, he was really trying to get in front of that 34 car. Just being too over-aggressive. And that 31 goes flying, and there's another hit. Twirling on his side and everything. Sampson took a pretty big hit there too. He might be done for the day as well. Wow. Yeah, no one saw that one coming for sure. No one saw that one at all. It was going to be down to these two if they kept it clean. It would have been an easy battle. 1st or 2nd. And they let it slip by. They threw it away. What a wreck. Huge wreck. One more time. Right on board with the 31. I was really trying to clear that 34. And remember, Rowe only has an 8-point lead over Tim Randolph. He's going to lose the points lead. Most likely after today's race. He didn't have a good race at Pocono. That's why the captain pretty much stayed the exact same, and now he's going to lose it. I mean, it's possible again, but it doesn't look likely. But we'll see. So I forgot what caution flag we're on. But anyways, huge wreck again. Another car up and over. Our 5th one today. Nick Holiday, Blazy Petart, Raymond Fisher, Parker Smith, Joseph Curtis. No, that's... Yeah, and then another 6 cars upside down today. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Waiting for the green. 2 laps to go when they take the green flag. The 45 car, Chapman out in front. The 2311 guys, Lyle Austin and Chapman, both of them with an awful season. Although Lyle Austin, his is worse. Chapman is 27th. The 45 has improved a little bit. Looking for his first win of the season. Cole Sampson in the 66. He spun out earlier, but he is in 2nd. Green has hanged around in the top 5, top 10 all day. And Mitchell Hodak too. In 4th place. Stephen Oaks is in 5th. Alright, here we go. We're just down to 13 cars, and one of them is 3 laps down. Green flag back on their way. Pretty equal start for most of the drivers. Green's gonna pull inside. Side by side here for 2nd place. Hodak in the 8 car will also take 3rd. Oh, careful now. They were 3 wide for a brief moment. But now they're okay. We're coming to the white flag here. Can Chapman hold them off? Someone's going to get there first of the season. Who's it going to be? Hodak a little bit far out. White flag is out. One more time around. Here they come. Green all over the back bumper of that 45. He's going to make his move now. Only Nathan Orman has won for the Henrik Motorsports. Everyone else has been kind of lacking. And Green will clear. Oh, got a car. Oh my god, who is it this time? It's a light blue car. It's the 77 of Tim Randolph. Anderson's also involved. Chapman goes a little too wide. Tony Green in the 5, out in front. Hodak trying to get one more spot. Coming to the stripe. Tony Green in the 5. He's going to do it. He will win here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Chapman 2nd. Hodak 3rd. Sampson and Bear 4th and 5th. We just had one more wreck, didn't we? Let's take a look at the replay. Or take a look at the full race results first. Green wins it with a last lap pass. Perfectly timed. Chapman in the 45 will settle for 2nd. Hodak 3rd. Sampson 4th. Bear 5th. Great recovery there. Silver Point 6th. McCoy 7th. Oaks 8th. King 9th. And Rodriguez 10th. And alright, let's take, and here's the rest of the race results. And remember, Nick Wilcox did not start the race. He finishes 40th. And let's take a look at that wreck. Here, Tim Randolph in the 77. Was there? Yep, there was contact by his own teammate, the 7. Chris Sang wrecks another driver. The worst driver to wreck is your own teammate. It was not to mention also fighting for a championship. So he puts him in a pretty bad spot. He enters turn 2 pretty low. And then they get together again, and that 77 goes twirling into the fence. Lands hard on his roof, and then Anderson also... Well, I think... Shit, how many... That's basically everybody. Every single driver in the top 10 has wrecked. All of them are out. They're all out, and I think half of them flipped. Alexander Rowe flipped, Fisher flipped, Tim Randolph flipped, Joseph Curtis flipped, Nick Holiday flipped. Yeah, half of them flipped. Oh, what a race! What a wild one today, Indianapolis. Well, it doesn't really disappoint like the actual race. Yeah, if only it was as exciting and chaotic. Well, maybe not the crazy flips because that's kind of scary, but Chris Sang again. Yeah, he really wrecked him. He only turned Bear around, but he really wrecked Tim Randolph. He wrecked the shit out of him. My goodness. What a wild one again here at Indy. Josh King was right there on the outside. He was lucky he was a bit further back. He would have been wiped out. Non-stop flipping. 7 cars upside down, if I remember correctly. So, Fisher, Parker Smith, then at Joseph Curtis, that Blazy Batar, Nick Holiday, then we had Alexander Rowe, and now Tim Randolph. Yep, 7 cars. Don't think there was any more. But yeah, it gets like this sometimes. Somehow, all those top 10 championship contenders, they just keep wrecking in the closing races, the final few races of the season. I don't know why. Maybe it's another curse. Don't want to have a real fight for the championship. They just all want to crash and hope it just plays out for the best. But there you have it. At the Indianapolis, Tony Green, the winner today, gets his first of the season. But now I'll take you to victory lane.